Good afternoon and happy Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving to all of your sunshiny faces. I did record a little bit earlier with the dogs and their Thanksgiving dinner, but I didn't really record a whole lot during the day today or anything like that, or when we like had dinner or anything. I surprisingly, guys, actually I woke up at 11 o'clock today, guys. I am like so insanely tired right now. I went to bed last night, I think about 4 o'clock or something like that. And it's currently about 3:30 right now, and I'm getting ready for bed. But like I said, I recorded a little bit of the dogs today, so I will include that for you guys. Charlie, are you having some Thanksgiving dinner? Is that yummy? It's turkey dinner. Yeah, it's a little dog food that has turkey dinner in it. Oh, yummy wet food. You don't get that very often. That's a treat, huh? Yeah. Mr. B, is that your turkey dinner? We didn't chop it up very well for you, did we? Look at his little teeth marks in it. Oh, my Mr. B. Is it yummy? You're trying so hard to eat it. You're just licking it. Come on, you got it, buddy. You're a slow eater too, so this is gonna take you a lot longer than Charlie. He finished his. That noise sounded like he's done.
Yeah. Grab the whole thing.
Oh my, Mr. B. You're so cute. Puss is finishing hers. I hear her bowl going over there. You're so cute. You wagging your little tail. Everybody's watching you. But as far as, like I said, our Thanksgiving, I didn't record a whole lot. Like I said, though, I did get up earlier. I was up about 11 or something like that, which was actually surprisingly early. And I ended up watching the Bears game. It started at about noon today, guys. And is it weird that Thanksgiving, this is the first year that I've only watched one football game? Like in the last probably 2 years. I only watched the Bears game, which they played the Lions at noon today, which, guys, was a crazy good game. We had our backup quarterback in, and he did, honestly, I think really well. And the defense too, they ended up playing like we had the Sunday night game too, and so then we had played again on Thursday, and like the announcers were saying it was like 82 hours or something like that, like in between games, that they're like, that's like ridiculous, like, you know. But now we have it's almost like a bye week because we won't play again until next Sunday. So we have like the extra 3 days, whatever it is. But yeah, it was crazy that we played Sunday night and then they play again on Thursday night. And so, but they won, which was like amazing, honestly. Like I said, my dad was like, the amount of people that we ended up having out, like for injury and stuff like that, or just because like we had our starting quarterback out, and my dad was saying it's probably just more caution, like than anything. He wasn't like full on completely injured or anything like that, and he could have possibly still played, but they're just not taking like a chance or anything like that. So backup quarterback, he did really well, I thought, today overall. He didn't even have any turnovers. I think we had one, and it was actually the running back, my running back, guys, who I had, or not running back, it's my tight end that I had on my fantasy league. He had a fumble, and they ended up scoring off of that on that drive, which stunk. But the defense, like I said, guys, I got the Bears defense too in my fantasy league, and they came up huge again with a pick 6 that was pretty much the game winner. So it was crazy, guys. Yeah, but I think I don't remember the exact final, because they went for the 2-point conversion, but they missed it the first time, and so that was 6 points. And then I think they got a field goal, so then that was 3, so it was 9, I think. And then they scored again, and I think they got the extra point, and I don't remember if they scored, if the last touchdown was the pick 6, or if they did score again on the offense scored. I don't remember off the top of my head. All I know is it was a really close game down to the wire, and then the defense came up huge with the pick 6. It was tied, actually, I think, was what ended up happening, like 20 something or something like that. And then like I said, defense had a pick 6, ran it back. The Lions had the ball with I think under 2 minutes left, and we ended up intercepting it to actually finalize the game. I think, like I said, we ended up running out the clock at the end. I think it was under a minute or something like that, which was crazy. So they won, and like I said too, with like a lot of people that were on injuries and stuff like that, are out with injuries. So it was a really good game, and I felt like it was a really good like Thanksgiving game and really entertaining to watch. And I'm, like I said, so happy that they got another win, so they're leading the division right now. I didn't really get to see any other ones because then after that we actually had Thanksgiving dinner, and then shortly after that we actually just played a little bit of Super Mario Bros, the Wii version, and then we ended up actually going to Matthew ended up going to his girlfriend's family's Thanksgiving, like for dessert. So he originally, I thought he was like, oh, I'm only gonna be gone for like a few hours, but he was gone until like, I think he got home like almost 11 o'clock finally. So it was like 10:30 or something like that. I think he finally got home. But like by that time my dad and my mom were like almost asleep already, so we didn't really get to do anything else interesting or like fun or like do anything, like I said, entertaining like towards the afternoon afterwards, because then once Matthew left, everybody kind of went and did their own things and stuff. But normally Thanksgiving, after we eat Thanksgiving dinner, we normally like either watch movies or like play games or something like that. And this year we were like, oh, we'll do it when Matthew gets home, but then he was like home super late, so we couldn't do it until we just actually ended up watching Ghost Adventures once he got home, and that's why we're up super late again, guys, of course. We also took our Christmas pictures today too, which literally probably took about like 15 minutes, but we did get that done. And I also edited and uploaded yesterday's vlog as well, guys. I am like so happy. I have been on my editing game like lately, which is awesome. I haven't missed a day of editing or uploading or anything like that, which has been, like I said, crazy, because I haven't, like, it's been 2 months or something like that now, I think, close to it, you know, a handful of weeks that I have been every single day edit and upload yesterday's vlog and get it scheduled for the next day and stuff. But I am really frustrated with myself, guys. I've decided that after this week, though, like the end of this week, like starting Monday, I have to get back on a good sleep schedule, because staying up until what is now almost 4 in the morning and going to bed like this late is just like absolutely ridiculous. Like, I need to, like I said, get on a good sleep schedule, because I was like starting to get back into a tiny bit of a routine of like getting up a little bit earlier, and then I stayed up like really late a few nights, and now it's just really bad. But thing what I was excited about today, though, I was like, oh, I got up at 11 o'clock, like that means I'll be tired early today. And I was like tired at 2 o'clock at night, which is not like early enough to actually go to bed. That's when I finally started actually feeling tired. Now I could have gone to bed earlier than that, but again, like I said, Matthew, I wanted to be able to spend some time with him for Thanksgiving and stuff like that. And since he was gone, and then my dad was like, oh, I'll stay up and watch Ghost Adventures, and he ended up actually falling asleep. And then my mom went to bed early because she has to do for her work tomorrow, like Black Friday stuff and deals and things like that that she needs to get, you know, her work stuff. So she is going to, she like has to be up early tomorrow, so she kind of went to bed kind of early too. And then my dad just falls asleep pretty much whenever he gets in the couch in the living room. He fell asleep decently early. Like I said, it was probably about, I wouldn't even say like 15 minutes into the first episode that we watched, and we watched a few episodes. And then he woke up for like a tiny bit and then like fell back asleep again. So yeah, guys, it's like, and I knew, I was like, well, it's 10:30 already. Like, I was like, he is gonna be like hardcore passed out. He is not, like, honestly, guys, it's like kind of annoying at the same time too, because he'll like, be okay sometimes, but then other times, especially, like, he'll just, like, pass out. Like, it could be the middle of the day, and, like, we're watching a football game or something like that, and he'll just, like, fall asleep. But I told you guys, he gets up at, like, 3 in the morning to go to work, and then he gets home and he goes to bed at, like, I don't even know, like, anywhere between, like, I wouldn't say 7 o'clock, probably 8 o'clock or, like, later. But normally I don't think he stays up past, like, 10 o'clock. But still, like, I mean, he's not, like, getting a whole ton of sleep. And he gets up, like, super early, you know, for work and everything like that. And then he works, you know, for a long period of time. I don't even know how many hours that would be. Because his commute technically is, like, probably about an hour. And then there and back. And he gets home normally around 3 o'clock. Probably 4 o'clock, maybe closer to 4 o'clock. Anywhere between like 3 to 4, I'd say. But because normally Jack gets home from school at 3 o'clock, and then my dad gets home from work after that. I wouldn't say, like I said, more than like an hour after. So yeah, guys, that's my dad. Just like he works hard, but he'll fall asleep like anywhere. Like I said, it could be like smack dab in the middle of the day, like we're watching a football game. He actually didn't fall asleep. I was surprised on Sunday night's football game because the Bears played Sunday night, and so that game ended up going until 10 o'clock or something like that, and I was like, oh, he's gonna fall asleep. Like, I knew he was going to. And towards the end, he kind of started to get the droopy eyes, but he was like trying to stay awake. The chairs in the living room, the one right next to the door, nobody sleeps, and that's normally the dog's chair, just like an extra chair. Then it's my dad's chair, then it's mine, then it's my mom's, then it's Matthew's, then Jack's. Even though Matthew and Jack flip-flop all of the time, but I think it's typically Matthew's is there, and so that's why normally my dad's right there next to me and he's like snoring. I'm like, seriously? And we're like watching a show or something like that. And then my mom was actually going to sit in my seat so that she can sit next to my dad, but because she's left-handed and the cup holder is for like that side, so she is putting the cup in the right like holder, she wanted that seat instead, which I don't see that it makes a huge difference. Like, if I was like, even though I'm right-handed, I'd still put my cup in that side. But yeah, like I said, she wanted that one instead for her. Like I said, left-handed. She's the only one in our family that's left-handed. Well, I guess her and my grandma were both left-handed. But me, Matthew, Jack, and my dad are all right-handed. So it's weird though. My mom said she's left-handed when it comes to like writing, but she uses scissors and like a lot of other stuff too, like with her right hand, even though I guess she is like left hand dominant. It's kind of interesting though. I never really like thought about that. Like, if I was like, I'm obviously right-handed, but like I would do like use scissors and things like that with my left hand. And there's like a handful of other stuff that she does with her right hand, even though she is left-handed. So yeah, anyways guys, I need to get in the shower and take a bed. You guys can tell how tired I am. I have been fumbling over my words for most of this afternoon. Pretty much ever since I was tired. But I need to take a shower and go to bed. That's the words I was looking for. I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe. And I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.